Dear students, myself Naresh Kumar Dogra. Today we are going to discuss various practical problems based on comparative balance sheet and comparative statement of profit and loss. Comparative statements, as we earlier had discussed, refers to the statements showing the profitability and financial position of a firm for different periods of time in a comparative form to give an idea about the position of two or more accounting periods. Comparative statement is a tool of financial analysis that shows changes in each item from the base year in absolute amounts and in percentage. Now, in the practical problems, first of all, we are going to prepare a comparative balance sheet. As you see, there is a question given consisting of two balance sheet dates of 31st March 2019 and 31st March 2020. In the equity and liabilities section, in the first major head, shareholders funds, share capital is given rupees 6 lakh and rupees 7 lakh for the year 2019 and 2020. Similarly, second major head is non-current liabilities consisting of long-term borrowings rupees 4 lakh for 2019 and rupees 2 lakh for 2020. And third major head is current liabilities. Under it, the subhead is trade payables consisting of rupees 2 lakh and 3 lakh. In the section 2 assets, there are non-current assets consisting of fixed assets tangible rupees 6 lakh for 2019 and rupees 8 lakh for 2020. In the current assets, trade receivables are there rupees 6 lakh 2019 and rupees 4 lakh 2020. So this is the balance sheet that is given. Now on the basis of this balance sheet, we have to prepare a comparative balance sheet. Please take a screenshot of this practical problem 1 for your further reference. Now here is a solution for practical problem 1, how to prepare comparative balance sheet.
As per the practical problem number 1, as we had gone through, there is a balance sheet of a company is given reflecting the values for 2 years, for the year 2019 and for the year 2020. As per the requirements of the Companies Act 2013, companies are supposed to show 2 years figures in their balance sheet for the previous year as well as for the current year, so that the comparison can be made easily. Now on the basis of that information, we have to prepare a comparative balance sheet. As per the format that we already had discussed, on the top we have to mention comparative balance sheet of. Here we will have to mention the name of the company. Then below that a date as at. So 31st March 2020 as per the requirement of this problem. Because we are preparing in the current year, so date will be mentioned for the year 31st March 2020. Particulars, note number, this is the value for the previous year. In the question you had find that the values for the previous year are given in the another column and for the current year in the another column. But here we will have to change. We have to mention the first year values in the first column and next year value in the, that is the current year value in the next column. So 31st March 2019, 31st March 2020. Then change in absolute figures. Here we will have to mention the difference between the two values, and it is to be converted into percentage, how much percentage the change has taken place. Now section 1, equity and liabilities. The first major head is shareholders funds. Under shareholders fund, the first subhead is share capital. In the balance sheet, the values for the share capital for the year 2019 is rupees 6 lakh and 2020 it is rupees 7 lakh. from 6 lakh to rupees 7 lakh, there is an increase in by rupees 1 lakh. This is what the change in absolute figure. 6 lakh, 7 lakh, the difference is rupees 1 lakh. This is an increase. So this will be shown in the absolute figures column. Now this increase of rupee 1 lakh will be converted into percentage. How much percentage it has been increased. So for that we already had noted the formula. That is what in the notes to accounts you will have to calculate the percent change in absolute figures divided by previous year figure multiplied by 100. This is the formula for the calculation of percentage change. Now for the first absolute change of rupee 1 lakh, we have to mention rupee 1 lakh as absolute change. Previous year figure is rupees 6 lakh, that is for the year 2019. 6 lakh multiplied by 100. So after going through the calculations, it will works out to 16.67%, that is 16.6666. So it is to be rounded off to 16.67%. Now this 16.67% will be reflected in the column change in percentage. Secondly, non-current liabilities. This is the second major head. Under the non-current liabilities, we will have to mention the subhead long-term borrowings. For the year 2019, long-term borrowings are given rupees 4 lakh, and for the year 2020, it is rupees 2 lakh. Now we have to make a comparison from 4 lakh to rupees 2 lakh, it is rupee 2 lakh. What? This is a decrease in the value. The decrease, that means this is a negative value, it is to be shown within brackets. So within brackets, it means this is a decrease or this is a negative value. Now again this decrease of rupee 2 lakh needs to be converted into percentage. For that, in the notes to account, we have to go through the calculations. Rupees 2 lakh, this is what the absolute change divided by previous year value 4 lakh multiplied by 100. So after calculations, it works out to be 50%. So here we will mention 50. This is what the percentage 50% in negative value. So this will be shown within brackets. Third major head is current liabilities. Under current liabilities, trade payables are given. Trade payables for the year 2019, it is rupees 2 lakh and 3 lakh for 2020. So we have to make a comparison. This is an increase of rupees 1 lakh. So after going through the calculation, the percentage change works out to 50%. Then we have to make the total of equity and liability section of the balance sheet. This is rupees 12 lakh for 2019 and same 12 lakh for 2020. And we have to close the equity and liability section of the balance sheet. Now section 2, asset side. In the asset side, the first major head is non-current assets. Under the non-current assets, in the practical problem, in the question, fixed assets are given. Fixed assets, tangible. 2019, it is rupees 6 lakh and 2020, it is rupees 8 lakh. From 6 lakh to 8 lakh, there is a difference of rupees 2 lakh. That means this is an increase of rupees 2 lakh. This increase of rupee 2 lakh will be shown in the change in absolute figures column. Now this 2 lakh increase will be converted into percentage. So after dividing rupee 2 lakh with rupees 6 lakh and multiplying with rupee 100, it works out to be 33.33%. That is 33.33%. Second major head is current assets. Under the current assets, trade receivables are given in the question. For the year 2019, again rupees 6 lakh, and for the year 2020, this is rupees 4 lakh. From 6 lakh to rupees 4 lakh, there is a decrease of rupees 2 lakh. This decrease of rupees 2 lakh will be shown within brackets because this is a negative value. Now this also needs to be converted into percentage, and after dividing rupees 2 lakh with rupees 6 lakh and multiplying with 100, we will get 33.33%. But this is a decrease in the value, so we have to mention this percentage within brackets because this is a decrease in the value of the trade receivables. Again, we have to make a total for both the years 2019 and 2020. So for both the years it is 12 lakh each. For the year 2019, the total liabilities are rupees 12 lakh and assets are also rupees 12 lakh. Similarly, for the year 2020, the liabilities are rupees 12 lakh and assets are also rupees 12 lakh. This is what the comparative balance sheet.
Here is the practical problem 2 based on the comparative statement of profit and loss. Now in this practical problem, statement of profit and loss for 2 years is given, 31st March 2019 and 31st March 2020. The very first item in the statement of profit and loss is revenue from operations. It is rupees 15 lakh for 2019 and 20 lakh for 2020. Other incomes are being reflected in percentage of revenue from operations. It is 25% of revenue from operations in 2019 and 15% of revenue from operations in 2020. Similarly, expenses are also reflected in percentage of revenue from operation. It is 50% in 2019 and 60% in 2020 of revenue from operations. Tax rate is given in both the year at a similar rate, that is 40%. Now on the basis of this information given in this practical problem 2, you have to prepare a comparative statement of profit and loss. Please take a screenshot of the practical problem 2 for your further reference. Here is the solution for practical problem 2, that is how to prepare a comparative statement of profit and loss.
Practical problem number 2 says the preparation of comparative statement of profit and loss. In the practical problem 2, we are given two statement of profit and loss for the year 2019 and for the year 2020. Now, on the basis of this information given in the practical problem, we have to prepare a comparative statement of profit and loss. The format for the comparative statement of profit and loss will be same as we prepared in case of comparative balance sheet. The only difference will be on the top we will have to write comparative statement of profit and loss instead of balance sheet for the year ended. Now this is 31st March 2020 as per the requirement of the question. Similar columns will be there, particulars, note number, this is the value for the previous year, this is for the current year, change in absolute figures and change in percentage. Now in the comparative statement of profit and loss, the sequence will be there. The very first item will be shown as revenue from operations. Revenue from operation is what? This is the net sales. Total sales during the year minus sales return. So this becomes the revenue from operations. For the year 2019 it is rupees 15 lakh that is given, and for the year 2020 it is rupees 20 lakh. From 15 lakh to 20 lakh the difference is rupees 5 lakh. So 5 lakh, this is an increase in the value of the revenue from operations. Now this 5 lakh absolute change will be converted into percentage. For that the similar formula will be there. change in absolute figures divided by previous year figures multiplied by 100. So in this case the absolute change is rupee 5 lakh divided by previous year value is rupee 15 lakh multiplied by 100. 3. Like this. So this will be rounded off to 33.33%. So we will write here 33.33%. Now second item is other incomes. Other incomes, if you find in the question, these are for the year 2019. The other income is given 25% of revenue from operations. 25% of revenue from operations means 25% of 15 lakh. This is the revenue from operation. This works out to rupee 3,75,000. And for the year 2020, this is 15% of revenue from operations. 15% of rupees 20 lakh. This works out to rupees 3 lakh. From 3,75,000 to rupees 3 lakh, there is a decrease of rupees 75,000. This decrease of rupees 75,000 will be shown within brackets since this is a negative value. Now we have to convert this value into percentage. So for this 75,000 decrease divided by 3,75,000. This is what the previous year figure multiplied by 100. So this results in 20%. So we will mention here 20% in the column change in this percentage. Now we have to make the total of revenue from operation and other incomes. This will become total revenue under serial number 3. This will become 18,75,000 for the year 2019 and 23 lakh for the year 2020. The difference between the two is rupees 4,25,000. This is an increase. Now this increase will also be converted into percentage by dividing 4,25,000 with 18,75,000 multiplied by 100. This will result in 22.67%. Here in the other incomes, this is absolute change is in negative. The percentage will also be reflected in negative, that is within brackets. Now expenses are given. Expenses are 50% in the year 2019 and 60% in the year 2020 of revenue from operations. The 2019 revenue from operation is rupees 15 lakh. 50% works out to rupees 7 lakh 50,000 and 60% of rupees 20 lakh works out to rupees 12 lakh. Now we have to make the total of the expenses because different expenses will be there other than the total expenses. We have to make a sum total of all the expenses. This will become again 7,50,000 and 12 lakh because only one amount of expenses is there. Now we have to take a difference 7,50,000 to 12 lakh. There is an increase of rupees 4,50,000. Now this increase will again be converted into percentage by dividing absolute change 4,50,000 with rupees 7,50,000 the previous year value and multiplied with 100. This will result in 60%. The absolute change is 60% in case of expenses. Now again we have to make a total and the similar values will be there. Now we have to calculate profit before tax. For the calculation of profit before tax, we have to deduct total expenses from the total revenue. That means from total revenue 18,75,000 we have to deduct total expenses 7,50,000. So from this amount we will have to deduct this amount. We will arrive at profit before tax for the year 2019 11,25,000. Similarly, for the year 2020, from the total revenue 23 lakh, we have to deduct total expenses 12 lakh. This will be rupees 11 lakh. This will be termed as profit before tax, popularly known as PBT. 11 lakh 25,000 to 11 lakh, there is a decrease of rupees 25,000. Now this decrease of rupees 25,000 will be shown within brackets because this is a decrease. Now this will again be converted into percentage by dividing 25,000 with rupees 11 lakh 25,000 multiplied with 100. We will arrive at 2.22%. Now this percentage will be shown within brackets because this is a negative value. Now we have to deduct income tax from the profit before tax. In the question, the rate of income tax is given 40% in both the cases. That is, for the year 2019 and 2020, the rate of income tax is similar. This is 40%. So we have to deduct income tax under item number 6, less income tax. 40% of 11 lakh 25,000, that is profit before tax, will be calculated. We will arrive at 4 lakh 50,000, and 40% of 11 lakh for the year 2020, this works out to 4 lakh 40,000. This is what? Income tax 4 lakh 50,000 for the year 2019, we will deduct from the profit before tax to arrive at rupees 6 lakh 75,000 profit after tax, popularly known as PAT. Similarly, for the year 2020, income tax of rupees 4 lakh 40,000 will be deducted profit before tax to arrive at 6 lakh 60,000. This is profit after tax. Now we have to find out the change in absolute figures for both the years. For 4 lakh 50,000 to 4 lakh 40,000, there is a decrease of rupees 10,000. Will be shown within brackets, and it is to be converted into percentage again by dividing 10,000 with rupees 4 lakh 50,000 multiplied with 100 to arrive at 2.22%. Since this is a decrease in the value, then we have to show this within brackets. This is a negative value. Similarly, from 6 lakh 75,000 profit after tax for the year 2019 to 6 lakh 60,000, there is a decrease of rupees 15,000. Again, this decrease will be converted into percentage by applying the same formula. 15,000 divided by 6 lakh 75,000 multiplied by 100 to arrive at 2.22%. Now this again will be shown within brackets. Now this is complete comparative statement of profit and loss as per the this practical problem number 2. Now you have to practice more and more questions of comparative statement of profit and loss and comparative balance sheets.
In the next video, we will learn how to prepare common size statement of profit and loss and common size balance sheet. Till then, thank you.